animate a dot character in Alight Motion, like this. First, import your character's limbs. Now wiggle every layer to see what it is and rename it. Now put the pivot points. Pivot points are like the point where the thing rotates. To change the pivot point of a layer, click on the move icon twice. You should put the pivot points of limbs on the spot where they're connected to the other limb. Now we're going to parent the limbs to each other. The way parenting works is that when you connect the head to the torso, when the torso moves, the head moves with it, but the head can still move individually. So you'd parent the legs, arms, head, and tail to the torso and the face to the head. As you can see, everything moves with the torso because everything is a descendant of the torso. I forgot to make every layer 1 second long, so let's do that. Put a keyframe on the start and at the end dot of the layer. By the way we're animating the overall bop of Shelly now. One keyframe is the highest stretch she gets, and the other is the lowest stretch she gets. Now go to Graphs. Copy this graph. Now we're going out to do the oval, rotating bop thing. One keyframe is how far left she can go, and the other is how far right she can go. Graph time. Copy this graph. Now let's animate that tail. The 2 keyframes. This is the graph for the tail. Now we got an animate, the left arm. One keyframe is how stretched short the dot arm is, and the other dot is how stretched far that it is. This is the graph for the left arm bop. And by the way, if the dot movement is the opposite of what you want, you can resize both keyframe things again. If you want to make the animation last longer, select every layer and group it with this button. Click on the settings wheel and set retiming to loop. Now you can make the group last longer and the animation will loop. And we're done animating Shelly Kamada. I hope you enjoyed and learned the basics for how to animate, how to rig in Alight Motion. Bye.